find us now.
We got the to take care.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff.
I can talk now?
I don't know.
Okay, super duper. Perfect. Give me a mic and I'm a happy camper. Hello everyone and welcome. Welcome to our tech seminar. Please be quiet. Thank you very much. I would encourage you at this time to mute your phones, just to mute that thing on the side, just so it's quiet when people are speaking. I think that would be appropriate. If you need to speak to someone, please vacate the room quietly. We want to have this as clear and clean as possible. If there's a session that you're not interested in for whatever reason, I can't imagine why. You should be here with me till 6 o'clock. But if something like that happened, just quietly leave if you can. And you can return. Remember, the exhibit hall is open from 3 to 9. My goal is to do this till 6. Go over to the exhibit hall. At the exhibit hall, you can pick up your pre-registration forms because you guys are here early. That's wonderful. And you can also find out all the wonderful things in the vendor room. So I'll start for just a couple of minutes, and I'll give you some of my key things that I like to use to keep myself tech savvy. So one of the websites I like to use is knfbreader.org. knfbreader.org. If you go there, they have online school podcasts. If you've never been there before, go there. It's James Gashel. There's about 12 of them. They're about between 4 and 10 minutes depending on the topic. All free, easy. You can follow along with your iPhone or your iDevice and learn how to use the KNFB Reader app much better. How about applevis.com? Most people, Tony, all right. Everything you want to know Apple, everything you need to know Apple is there for beginners to experienced users. Get their monthly newsletter. They have all apps and more updates, podcasts. I send it out to the tech division often, but you can sign up on applevis.com and get your own and save it for yourself. It's really quite useful. The next one I use is voiceover-easy.net. How many of you are familiar with that website? Yeah. Okay, not too many. Good, the ones that said yes. Voiceover-easy.net is a wonderful website developed by a guy, Steve Iannacone, who is legally blind himself, and it's all text. Go there and you put in your phone or your iPad model and what operating system you're using. So for me it would be iPhone 6, iOS 10, and only the text I need for that will populate. There's quizzes, there's lessons, there's tutorials. It's a plethora of information. Write that down, Jerry, plethora. What? Jerry, you might think that's a dessert plethora. It's not. It's not food. Flying-blind.com. How many of you are familiar with that? Tech tips. Top tech tidbits. Yeah. Say that 3 times fast. Top tech tidbits. Anyway, I send that out on Thursdays. Wonderful place to find everything that's happening in the world today for the internet, for us. Useful listservs. JAWS-users.com. How many of you are on that site? Go there. If you're having any trouble with JAWS, go there. Eric Damery's on that list. You can get answers right away. It's awesome. They also have a fabulous tips and tricks page. You don't even have to go to JAWSusers.com. You don't have to even be a listserv member. Just go to Google and type in tips and tricks, JAWS users. And there's about 87 things you can do. Audio files, text files, MP3, everything. So look at that for JAWS. The iDevices list I choose to use, there's all kinds, there's blind apples, whatever. I use gatewayfortheblind.com. It's wonderful. Again, lots of people don't like listservs. I love them. I get them all in collapse mode. I get it at the end of the day, and it's wonderful, digest mode. Our very own NJ Tech Div list. We have about 60 members to our Tech Div list, and you can get things answered pretty nicely in reasonable return time. I like to have people send their information to that list because I want somebody in the tech division that's on that list to answer it. And then they'll get the feeling of helping someone. Loads of us can answer everybody's request, but it's wonderful to see all the different names that are answering and trying to help each other. So join the NFBNet listserv. If you want the exact link, I can send it to you. Just send me an email, jdegen16@comcast.net. I'll give you the link. You put in your name, you put in your password, you submit it, and you're in. Okay, essential telephone numbers. Years ago, we used to have Tell Me. Now it's still there, but it's not under the free 800 Tell Me. It's now 408-752-8052. You can access weather, stocks, sports scores, directions, and loads more. Microsoft Accessibility Desk. Who's used the Microsoft Accessibility Desk? Yeah. So 800-936-5900. Call them up. They'll get to you immediately, and they'll help you via Tandem. They'll let you set up a link so that you click on, and you're in, and they'll help you.
Could you repeat the phone number, please?
I sure can. 800-936-5900.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Apple Accessibility Desk. Who's used that? Yeah.
Yeah, you gave me.
Hearing or vision impairment.
And this is Joel Farms.
877-204-3930.
So it's $25.
Okay, I'll stop there because we started late. I'm going to introduce none other than Joe Ruffalo, who only has 5 minutes and no jokes.